Recording has begun. Episode number, oh, I don't know, 4,690. 69. Nice. Reveal trailer for the Metal Slug. I did see that, yeah. I used to play Metal Slug a lot, and I like tactics games. I hope it's good. Elster Drunk and Loghain the Grey Warden. I made Loghain the Grey Warden, and I let him be sacrificed so that he... And at the end of it, it was something like... with time, people forgot Loghain's misdeeds and erected statues in his honor. And I was like... Anyway. Yeah. So, last week, we came to this zone for the first time. We just got started in this zone. We've only done a very little bit. So, that is what we're going to work on today. We need to, before we do anything else, though, we need to go start the war table, because the war table has a lot of really, really long... What is that? Baby Carrots, thank you for the 8 months, Baby Carrots. And Goggle, 27 months. Thank you, guys. Look what you started.
All aboard the hype train.
Thank you, Baby Carrots. Thank you, Goggle. Very much appreciated. How you guys doing? Bear here. Oh, yeah. So, anyway, I screwed up the previous game so much. Oh, Baby Carrots is dead. That I'm playing the canonical background on this instead of importing it from the, whatever, the Dragon Age website. So... I couldn't live with the choices I made. Master Pilot Wash, thank you for the 100 bits.
All aboard the hype train.
Wow, Baby Carrots just getting it handed to them left and right. Anyway, the war table has some things on there that are really long, like 20 hours each and stuff. I swear, thank you for the 100 bits. I killed a carrot. I killed some carrots yesterday. I made a beef stew, not stew. A beef roast, and it was just chock full of carrots, and it was really good. Holy crap, Baby Carrots! It's gonna be permabanned. Oh, erased the second one. So yeah, we need to send these out. We got some really long ones, so. Who are my favorite companions in Inquisition? Well, the thing is, I haven't been able to play with a lot of them as much as I wanted, because I'm taking the team that's strongest that I have right now, and I haven't felt like respecking or gearing other people. So I like Blackwall. Oh, that was right. Last week we found out that Blackwall is actually Tom. That was crazy. Oh, and I was hypocritical last week in my playthrough with Tom. So anyway, Blackwall I really like. I like Solus. I kind of like all of them, honestly. Right, I've mainly been using Blackwall, Solus, and Sarah as my team, though. All right, let's go in here, get these sent off. So it might end up that we get towards the end of the game without having done all the war table things. So I don't know. I may have to let some of these play through. Yeah, I like Solus too. A lot of people don't mention him when they talk about their favorites. I like Solus. I like taking him with me because the other thing I do in the playthrough is I read everything. That's why it takes so long. We read every piece of lore. All the codex, every paper, everything. And one thing I like about Solus is he makes a lot of comments on lore-related stuff and whatnot as we go through. You played it once, never got too far into it. Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. That it's. I mean, there's a lot of games, so it gets really overwhelming, especially if you leave it for a little bit. Free water, welcome in, Dragon Age Wednesday, that's right. How's it going today? Going alright. A little tired, so nothing new. Marquis Buffoon, as I read it. Inquisitor. The Grey Wardens fought their way through the mountains. The demons were savage, but the Grey Wardens held them off with great determination. As a result, we have located Marquis Buffoon's secret stronghold deep in the Gamordan Peaks. The Grey Wardens continue to fight bravely, but they have suffered many losses. I recommend deploying them with care, lest we lose them entirely. Yours, Lieutenant Suzanne Cul-de-sac. Yes, words, never played it through. The name of our enemy. Our agent, a mage named Sydney, returned from Minrathis successful in her task. She posed as the Magister's assistant, bluffing her way into the Magisterium's library to ostensibly perform research and managed to acquire not only the Liberalum, but also a number of other mystical rather, all without leaving any evidence that traces back to the Inquisition. It may take some time for Dorian to go through the liberum, L word, but he is optimistic that something within will prove of use. Baby Carrots gets timed out 3 times, gifts 3 subs. Hey, keep timing them out. No, Baby Carrots, thank you for the 3 gift subs. Thank you, Baby Carrots, to Care, Tread, and R Knight, all for their first. Baby Carrots. Elven lore, and so good. Yeah, I'm really excited for the next game. The next game is supposed to take place in Tevinter, so we should get a lot of being able to see Tevinter will be awesome and get a lot of lore inside Tevinter, and then stuff about the Kunari should be very prevalent in Tevinter. So we still don't know a super ton about Kunari from these games. I haven't read the outside the novels from outside the game. I need to do that too. So Karasak, welcome in. Tread Walking, welcome in. The Liar's song is all too quick forgot, and at a word, her patrons turn aside. We got a story called Greatest Hits. You did play, didn't you? Yeah, that's what a lot of people say, that they end up not playing too far into it because of how massive and open the game is. All right. Inquisitor, we have Marquis Effalosh Buffoon trapped in her fortress in the, I'm sure that's how pronounced, Gomorran Peaks, and are preparing to make a final assault. While we might earlier have ignored her transgressions in light of the greater threat to the world, it's good that we did not. Marquis Buffoon's crimes go well beyond smuggling or illegal mining, and she has an ally in Lady Jeanette Lagasp, who has come with Venatori mages to defend the Marquis. The Wardens have concerns about the Venatori using blood magic or their ties to Corypheus to influence their minds, but prepare to follow your orders. We cannot delay for long as demons in the mountains continue to harass our flames. Stupid Marquis. Please send your orders. All right, Lieutenant Susan, cul-de-sac. My scouts have found an alternate entrance. The Venatori may not have time to affect the Wardens. We have no choice but to send the Wardens in. They must be prepared to fight whatever the Venatori. I don't really want to do this one because he just said if we use the Wardens again, they might all die. Wardens can hold off the demons for 3 days. My friend Baroness. I'm gonna send Liliana.
Inquisitor.
That one's only an hour. Let's see, what do we got up here? Favor returned. Unlocked random emote. You got the WTF one. Demons in the mountains. Is that the term for hill folk? That's right. How's it going, Hysteric? Hysteric, thank you for the resub while I was offline, by the way. Did I remember seeing that you did it for 6 months? Thank you, Hysteric. Very much appreciated. Josephine. Ambassador Monteliet. 2.5 hours. It was lovely to see you at the Winter Palace. Your presence in our court is like the emergence of the first lilies in spring. In the spirit of friendship, I am offering the Inquisition a unique opportunity. You may be aware that King Willem of the Anderfels is about to celebrate the 3rd birthday of his only son, Prince Baldwin. The festivities will be quite lavish, and representatives from nearly every court in Thetis will be bringing gifts. Willem is an exceedingly pious man, even for an Ander. A gift from the Herald of Androste delivered to the party could earn the undying approbation of the Anderfels. All right, Josephine, let's go.
At your service.
There are some who call me Tom. Yeah, that was weird. Tom. That's... Okay, so here's the thing I feel bad about with the Blackwall thing. The way that I've been playing the game, I should not have let Blackwall come back in. I have not romanced anyone yet, so that's another thing. So when I play through these games, I do whatever seems like would be what the character would actually do with the background and things that we've been doing. And so a lot of times in the games, the romance thing just doesn't come up as much because it doesn't seem quite natural. So just here and there I have, but not really like forced on to anyone. It was a little bit different with like Mass Effect, and that one it felt more like legitimate, not as like cheesy going into it or something. I don't know. So I'm not against it or anything like that. It's just that we haven't really gone all the way with anyone. That's what you're asking. Dorian has completed his research using the liberal and believes he has found a connection between Corypheus and the ancient master named Sethius of House Amladaris. This will be difficult to prove and maybe of limited use, but it's worth noting that House Amidala still exists. Even the accusation that Corypheus and Sethius are the same person would be worthy of a scandal in Tevinter, one that the current members of that family might be desperate to avoid. No, I didn't try. I didn't get a chance to try any demos. I thought about it, just didn't get a chance. Strike it online. Does enemy sell the information to? Doy, what? I thought you were done, Doy. Doy, thank you for the 70th gift sub. Woozy for their 1 year. 1 year? That's almost one entire year. Thank you, Doy. I thought you were done at 69 for real. Much love to Doy. Send them the information as a gesture of will. Let's see what they do with it. Blackmail them. They would undoubtedly do the same to us. Every Tevinter house has enemies sell the information to one of them. Oh well, I'm gonna send him.
To work?
It's not the one I wanted to pick, honestly, but I just need to get these in. All right, we might as well sell some junk while we're back in Skyhold, and then we're going to that new zone that we unlocked last week, the frozen zone, Northern, I believe it was called. Man, yeah, that person was already off on another mission, so I couldn't do it. No longer 69.
All aboard the hype train.
Sound louder than normal? I think I have my headset turned up louder. Yeah, the Empress de Leon. Greatest hits. Interesting. 202 DPS, one-handed sword. Kind of interesting. Hat of Majesty. It's actually not that bad. Oh, we got a new an Amulet of Power doing Blackwall's Tom quests. So yeah, put that on him as well. All right, dump things in our chest, and we're good to go for a day of questing. Try Sable demo. What kind of game was Sable? Greatest hits. There's a set list etched on this sword, and the hilt has been signed by several people with atrocious penmanship, one of whom spells his name with an exclamation point. Is that like Prince? Collection. Story day bait. Rebuke of the Sunderland. I didn't get that a long time ago. Forged both well and true, though as far as it has traveled, it has never truly left the will of its master. An axe that demands an accounting, the approval of some faraway smithy, granted or rebuked with every swing. This is Survivor's last great game. It's just your preference. Sometimes the player is a human male who was very anti-mage. Solus's high disapproval. Gave him Adam also. Nice. Deathman's Wisdom. Shield's power has kept it whole after 1,000 years and might even have saved the entire temple of Deathman from decay. Held special significance to the elven priest, perhaps allowing communion with the god of secrets himself. 5% extra damage for each enemy within 8. Man, it's just like we've way outgrown these, unfortunately. Because we were very overleveled when we hit that zone. Winter Grasp, grappling. Alright. Alright, back we go. Let's see if this... So this was bugged last week. We'll see if it's still bugged or not. Jetherin's one of the Elven Gods? Yeah. Or to the two brothers or whatever, right? Alright. Tom. I know. This party looks familiar. I know. Oh, Summer Games Pass with a guest singer. Lady's voice. Sing, she is. Restoration game, maybe wise, very much like Breath of the Wild. Gotcha. It's like 3. Good in this game, and considering this game came out. Yeah, it's 2014. Yep. This one. This game in success. Yeah. I mean, I liked Mass Effect 3. I know a lot of people were really upset with the ending of it, but takes the rules, baby. You don't realize you have a patent you forgot about. Whoops. All right, let's see. Do you have a date that you're trying to get your next version out by, Pineapple? Like the one with the ring on it and stuff like that? Or after you got this game? What's later?
No, I dropped it. It's gone.
It's still bugged.
Gone.
Does anyone know if there's a way to like unbug this? We've tried reloading the game. Maybe there's like a mod for it, but that's kind of annoying. It's the only quest that's been like this in the entire game. It's the only thing that I can't click on. All right, let's go back to where we were. This is where we most recently were. Next edition comes out 90 days. Nice. Wait, well, I can go back. Just let me know. Let's go on me, Fox. Open in. So when I had to get off here last time, we were getting the shards in this area.
Nothing to report, sir.
It's happened to you as well. So what did you end up having to do? Because we tried for a long time last stream. Yeah, it's just massive. You just kept jumping on the bench and clicking. I'll try that next time we come through there. Kind of crazy. Nothing else of note came out in 2014. I don't remember years of game releases. It was making your head hurt, but you finally got it. Yeah. Is it up there? Yeah. Whoops. Wrong way. Can I grab the ladder from over here? No. I want him to grab it to the wall. Alien Isolation? Wait. What year was Alien Isolation? See, it was 2014. I can't believe Isolation was 2014, man. Was that long ago? That's really crazy. Such a good game. I think it's because I played it quite a bit after it had come out, so it doesn't seem as old. My Mass Effect 3 ending is official canon. Oh no. I can't believe that's not how it was supposed to be.
There's something you need. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I still need to play the Far Cries. I haven't played any of them. Still blind to them. It might be something coming up on Story Day. Shadow of War was really good. Really enjoyed Shadow of War. Evil Within. I liked Evil Within overall. The second one was kind of whatever, but first was good. 3, can believe it. Yeah, that's awesome. That's still on my list too.
There must be something here.
That's right. Thank you, Solus. So you didn't think you would like it as much because of the XCOM style combat, or? So I know you didn't care for XCOM all that too much. Get over here.
One down.
Okay, he's fine. Oh, okay. All right, I'll come fight too. He's gonna be dead by the time we get there. Yeah, it looks like they completely restarted on Dragon Age 4, thankfully. For anyone that didn't hear, Dragon Age 4 was originally going to be basically an MMO. It was going to be a pay-to-play, a pay-per-service, they call it. Monthly payment MMO. But they canceled it and are now actually making it like a standalone, like it's, you know, a story game. It's supposed to be a pay by month MMO. Crazy. But luckily, was it Anthem failed and they were like, I don't want any games to fail, but if Anthem had to fall to make it so they make a good Dragon Age 4, then so be it. Wonder if Legendary Edition has teabag tally. Do we have a clip of that? I wonder if we have a command.
This won't stop until they're dead.
Yeah, thankfully. You'd prefer Dragon Age to fail over Anthem. Yeah. Let's go back and check that door. Marvel's Video Game, new patch forced your IP address onto the screen. No, I didn't see that. Painting coat caps. Is that the most resets I've ever got from crits? That was crazy. That was probably like 10 whirlwinds there. No, I didn't see that. That's crazy. Yeah, screw that. Heard that before? Yeah. I think we're gonna have to go around this wall initially though, huh? Yeah. This person was priceless. I could not believe it. I just kept hitting the button. I was like, surely I'll stop spinning eventually. Nope. That was not key anymore. Yeah. Yeah. To the lighthouse. Work orders. The boys at Suladin need several barrels for those things they're working on. Also prepare a batch for the Storm Coast. Let's get some booze here. Out of the way. Bottle of Thetis, Legacy White Shear. Peculiar and rare, a single run of the spirit took color, and what has been optimistically been called flavor from lyrium in the cask bilge hoop. Are you sipping whiskey if you value your innards? Spin away, that's right. Let's go unmashed. Whoa. He gets his flavor from lyrium in the cask hoop? That's dangerous. You become just a little bit of a Templar if you drink it. That's why you don't do more than sip, apparently. Oh, yeah, I don't even know what's going on with the story anymore, so. Green grape slushy. I haven't checked it in several years now. Talking about WoW anyway. Loot! No more lore? Was that the endless spinning? 15 was a pretty dope year for games though. It says there's a locked door. Is it still showing this as the locked door? Because I didn't see anything in there. Alright, I'll check out here one more time, but I'm pretty sure it's just bugged and still showing it even though the door's already open. Yeah, alright. False alarm, team. Yeah, it's just weird because in most of the maps, once you unlock the door, it doesn't show it on the map anymore, so that's annoying. A note at the abandoned camp left by a huntress suggests she is being tracked by a former lover and intends to turn the tables on him. Okay. It was 9 resets, so 10 whirlwinds total. Yeah, I think that's the most we've ever gotten in a row. And it was just on some random wolf. Too bad. Witcher 3, Bloodborne, GS5. You know, Bloodborne's one of my favorite modern games of all time. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I haven't played it in a few years though. It's about time I went back and replayed Bloodborne. I used to play it quite a bit before I streamed, but I just don't have time to play stuff outside the stream, really. Letters home. Del, it's over. It's done. I got him. I'm going back to my old camp to pick up the letter I left for you, and then I'm leaving this horrible place. I don't have to skulk around anymore, hiding behind trees, erasing my tracks. I'm free. I'm coming home. Dan. Been streaming as far as when did you start in general? I started streaming full time about 4.5 years ago, but my first stream was in 2010 on Justin TV. StarCraft 2 beta. But I don't really count it because I only streamed a few hours like per week or maybe per month back then. So it was like I barely streamed. So full time for about 4.5 years. More casually than that for 11. You were only 4 when I first streamed. That's crazy. Started streaming on Justin TV 2. Wait, what is this one up there? That's just a shard, isn't it? Yeah. All right. What's the best way to get? You never even heard of Justin TV before this? That's what it was. That's what Twitch was before it was Twitch. Justin TV was the name of Twitch before it was Twitch. Basically got bought out. There's a lot more to the story than that. But, for all intents and purposes, it was Twitch before Twitch. Yeah, before it was rebranded. No, it wasn't originally called Twitch. Nope. Up. Up. There we go. Need to reinstall RimWorld. Is there an easy way to save your mod list before you do? I don't know, actually. I've never had to do that. But we have some other people that play highly modded RimWorld that might know. Rakes, Master Pilot Wash. I know both of you guys play pretty highly modded RimWorld. You guys know by chance for Paranoid? Sarnia Quarry. I took a quick tour around the quarry in Sarnia rather. Famed for its azure granites. The owner of the mine, Albin Poulin, proudly informed me that 500 blocks of stone from that very quarry were used to tile the bathing chambers of Lady Monteleone Summer Estate. Fantastic. It's important. It wasn't Justin, though. It was just in TV. I think it was because it was, I don't know. It was a thing, but it was like 2 words, but everyone just types it as Justin TV. All right, 10 resets, go. Only 7 hits that time. Man, I can't. It would be insane if we had a 100% crit chance. You know? Then we would just be able to do that whirlwind forever. Not only that, I could be immortal during it. We'd have enough resets to use Walking Fortress nonstop. Oh, I still need to give that amulet to Tom.
You have to help us.
Always knew you were up to something.
Things.
Sorry.
For what? Trying? Better than most ever do.
Interesting. Watching more. Rip your stream career.
Are all the cages open?
If it's on Steam, you think it'll just re-download them? I guess that makes sense, right? Because if you're still subscribed to them on the workshop itself, that's what actually triggers it. Yeah, so I would imagine Rakes is correct here. Huh, a cave. More alcohol, or what do we got here? No. Work orders. Cooter. We need more villagers. It doesn't even have an R in it, Adam. We've gone through the miners already. Weaklings. Get the rest from the most recent list. I don't care if the villagers are running out. No one will miss them. Oh, there's another hidden thing up there, too. Pretty sure it was Cooter. Oh, I'm sorry, Polyrush. My bad. I just thought either you or Rakes to know definitively that you guys are Rimworld folk as well. Letter of confirmation. To confirm, yes, I've heard the reports. The Inquisition is on the rise, but there will be a toothless hound once our master deals with him. We stand between the enemy and Corypheus. He gave us what the Chantry never would, a second chance. I don't want to see a single man let him down. Sow the lyrium. Let it follow where we walk. Take root where we settle. Never forget that your footsteps, yours, mark Corypheus' path to victory. General Samson.
I found a letter from Samson himself.
Suladen Keep. Ah, a little mini zone there. Okay. I kind of want to go in this mine shaft down here. The only problem. So what? I bet it probably just leads down here. That's what it looks like. One of the only problems with this game, and I mean other ones do this too, but in this one, if you come across something, I sided with the mages, yeah. If you come across something in this game that you don't yet have the quest for it, you will not be able to get it. Same thing with like, if you're spamming V and you come across where hidden treasure is, if you don't have the treasure map for it, it does not tell you it's there. I much prefer the games where you can find the stuff ahead of time, and then when you find out where the quest is, where you get it, you're like, oh, I already have it. Whoa. Speaking of Dark Souls. Game. Let's go play it. Just reviews. I mean, everyone has their own preference of what they want to watch and whatnot. And streams are popular for, you know, whatever they're popular for. Day 4 of 7, then you're on vacation. Oh, yeah. Still on BFG. I had this joke with my wife. Not really a joke, I guess. That BFG stands for Big Effin' Giant. So, back when my daughter was reading the BFG book, it was unintentionally hilarious. That is friendly. Anyway. What's Hoop Gates? $100. What's been watching YouTube stuff every night for months. Lifestyle doesn't really allow for stream watching. Would be all about this channel. Also content, also beauty. Heard this many times over. Man, Poopgate. Thank you for the donation. That was very hey, there you are. Thanks, Poopgate. I appreciate it. That helps me and my family out a ton. I'm glad you like the channel that much. I am starting to concentrate even more on YouTube, so you have plenty. You will never run out of things to watch from me on YouTube. I put out way too much stuff, probably. But anyway, thank you, Poopgate. Good wholesome family name as well, Poopgate. You know what? I'm gonna name my my next child after you. We're not having any more children, but if I was, it would be Poopgate. You're gonna hold me to that. You're secretly hoping that Mod Wife has an unexpected pregnancy. No. Gonna write it down. Videos? No. Nah. I still like streaming more than I do making those, but... Alright, there's probably a rune here somewhere. I'm pretty sure I hear it. I might be back in that little... So these are elven ruins, though. I don't know if this is directional or not. Yes, we had a donation from YouTube. Yeah, I really do appreciate it, man. Let me double check in here before I start. Just in case it's just right over here and I'm like bumbling around. Yeah, YouTube. There we go. I'm so slippery. Frank's typo to quote. Superb frost room. Anyway, as far as streams go, everyone has their own preference. It's kind of like when there's this popular song and it's the most played song in the world, and you're like, how does anyone listen to this? I hate this stupid song. This is the worst piece of crap garbage. This is an affront to anything that can be called music. It can be the same. I mean, everyone just has their own opinion of what they like and what they don't like, right? So, doesn't bother me. I mean, obviously I wish we had enough viewers where I didn't have to do 80 hours of work a week, but even if I try to do what, like I wouldn't want to stream different. I swear I hear another one of these. People like what they like. They're gonna go wherever they go. What song? Oh, I don't know, just in general. Just talking about opinions. Firstborn child be named after him. 10 years. Child is still known as Poop Feast 420. Oh god. Maybe I got it. Maybe I'm just hearing the... I think I might just be hearing the Veil Fire. Alright. Because we got the rune. I have a daughter. You thought I was only a few years older than you? Nice. No, I'm a bit older. But I'll take that as a compliment. Thought I was in my low 20s? I am 34 years old. I'll take that as a compliment, though. 34. My daughter's 10. You're 15. See, that's one of the cool things too, is with streaming and just producing things on the internet in general. I get to hang out and meet a lot of people that of all kinds of backgrounds and ages and, you know, countries, whatever. Get to meet so many, like, such a diverse amount of people. We have regulars in the community that are 14. I know of a few. We have some that are in their 60s and like everywhere in between. I think the most common is like late 20s, early 30s. You didn't have any side effects from your second one? That's good. Get over here. Yeah, we have a Discord channel yet. Don't have to be a sub or anything. Who wants to join it? Poop Feast 420. How much? So wait, it was a donation thing? How much did the top one end up paying to name their... Let's have them name their child that Poop Feast 420. Oh my lord. That's silly. Poop feast 420. Oh, I don't know if you're still there, by the way, Poopgate. I was so excited about what you had done. I forgot to ask you a question. So which like series did you come in on YouTube? Like, did you come in on Dark's Dungeon or on RimWorld or maybe one of those rare other things? If you're not there anymore or don't feel like answering, it's all good. I'm just always curious because I'm trying to work on those things and double down on the things that are working, you know? Ugh. Was that more? Did we get more than 10 that time? Oh man, I'm just dying. No, they were frozen. Solus, come on. I was trying to scorpion them down here and you freezing them. So a Novarak, welcome in. So for anyone wondering how we're getting so many whirlwinds, basically, we have this move that makes it so that if we crit, it lowers our cooldown by a certain amount, and some other things. It does several things. And then Whirlwind is the move that hits the most for a warrior anyway. It has the most times that it hits. And so when we have like a group, I'm hacking, we have like a group of enemies, Whirlwind is hitting a lot of times, and we have a high crit chance. And so sometimes it just lowers our cooldowns so much that I'm able to cast it again immediately, and it just keeps going and keeps going. It's crazy. Spin to win.
Everywhere. They took so many of us.
How many dragons have we killed? I want to say like 4. How many did we kill? Let's see. We killed the Hinterlands one. We killed the Storm Coast one. We killed the Emerald Graves one. I think it was Emerald Graves. I feel like we've killed 5. We also killed the big one. Whatever it was called. The High Dragon. Yeah, we killed a bit. I don't remember exactly though. Something like that. We play this once a week for many months. Is that up top? I think so. Out of the way, ladies and gentlemen. Out of the way. Yeah, so for anyone coming in, if this is your first time seeing Dragon Age on the stream, once a week we play through a story-based game. I play it through blindly. If it has difficulty levels, I usually play it on the hardest difficulty, even though I'm playing it for the first time. Because I'll probably only ever get to play it one time through. And we just chill. We don't worry about numbers. It's a giant couch co-op sort of thing. Come sit on the long couch and let's chill with some Dragon Age.
You were in Denerim during the Blight, Sarah. Did you see many Grey Wardens?
It's lost. Bad news from YouTube. Randomly recommending RimWorld video. Caught you since it was talking about how difficult it would be. 5% negative brutality. 20 years of it. That's awesome. Yeah. Thank you, Corey, for letting me know. We got 13 attacks that time. Thank you, Pilot Wash. 9 captain's orders. Klimt. Lieutenant Cooter isn't feeling well, so I must rely on you to handle the lady from the village. Set aside some basic supplies, flowers, dried peas, blankets, and any coin you can spare. Either bring them or have them brought to the grove of trees, the fork of the Elf's Blood. 2 nights from now, make sure no one sees you. Mistress Poutine should be there. She'll give you a list. People we can use in exchange for the goods. Bring the list to me. Oh, and lean on her a bit. Cooter's got a soft heart. I'm gonna start just any name that I don't know the exact pronunciation of. I'm just going with whatever. This is Cooter now. I'm sorry. Let her get away with things. Her lists have been getting shorter, and she recommends folks who are old or have some hidden ailment. We take them, but they don't survive the seeding. Useless. Tell her she comes up with something good, or we take everyone. Not Captain Fournier. Cooter.
Not one. Not in person. They were killed or something.
Or something. Betrayed while defending a nation.
Right, well, I suppose there's worse, yeah?
Yes, there certainly is.
I didn't mean... You know, beardy people are supposed to be jolly. Because if they're not, I'll yank it. Understood?
Understood.
Thanks, Corey. I appreciate it. Pacific Knight, thank you for the follow. Knight, if you can't type, that's the other thing I have to do. We got people that come in and try to spoil this 1 day a week. So unfortunately, I have to put it on follower mode just on Wednesdays. So if you hang around, you'll be able to type as soon as tomorrow. But it's unfortunate I have to do it. But every time I've tried to take it off of it. So at when was that? Last time, maybe a month ago, I was like, all right, we're pretty far in. We're decently good. Whatever. Should be okay. We got a lot of new followers. They probably need to, you know, it's kind of weird not letting them type. So I turned off follower only mode. Within an hour, someone comes in and starts spoiling something. I was like, is it that hard? Is it really? Is that difficult? Eventually everyone dies IRL. That's what I've heard, but I'm not sure I believe it. Oh, something awesome happened last night. Speaking of my daughter, during dinner. My daughter, who is 10, was asking about like space travel and wormholes and the speed of light. And so immediately I was like, wormholes? There's this show I watch that it's all about wormholes. They call them Stargates. And I was like, maybe you're old enough to start watching Stargate with me. So now I'm going to be lining up some Stargate watching with my daughter. So I introduced her to Warhammer 40k. No, start off gentle. So, here's some time. Here's some Hawkins books. She reads like crazy. She's in the 99th percentile for reading. That's all she does. No, I was being resets that time. I gotta be careful. So I kind of forgot we're in a zone that's actually our level. And so I'm just so locked in on trying to see how many whirlwinds we can get. I completely didn't worry about defense at all. I gotta not do that anymore. I almost died. I'm in the first death in a long time. Thanks, Powerhouse. More like my Monday, though. Hey, every day's hump day. Hump day is a state of mind. Good time for me to finally start Atlantis. Yeah, I still haven't watched Atlantis for some weird reason. I don't know. Hump day is a state of mind. Engage, consider college reading, writing level. Yeah. So very, like pretty much the same, yeah. She really loves reading. Which Stargate would be the best to get into? Well, I've watched SG-1 so many times, so that's what I will show her when, if she's interested in watching it, we'll watch it. But all right, let's make up some more names. How excited for Outer Worlds 2? I'm really excited. My wife is super excited. Outer Worlds is actually one of her favorite games of all time. In fact, I just bought her the DLCs yesterday. So I bought Mod Wife the DLCs yesterday, and she immediately started playing them last night. New orders. To Bessie. Maddox needs twice the usual red lyrium to modify my armor properly. Taking over as the vessel means it has to be perfect. Have the amount ready in 3 days, and you and your squad will get a chance to serve as Corypheus's honor guard. My own proving goes on. When I first donned the armor, I thought I was drowning in fire. Without Corypheus to stop me, I'd have torn my own skin off. Now the armor's settled. I can march for days without rest. Break a man like kindling. I'm finally fit to be the vessel. Maddox may come to you to work on my armor's modifications. If he gives you instructions about the lyrium, follow them to the letter. Treat Maddox like you'd treat me, Samson. I didn't believe you could actually read it. Run the class. Cry, but you read it, so you apologize. Oh, the Outer Worlds 2 trailer is really good, yeah. It might be the best trailer of all time. Heard the DLC is fantastic. Yeah, I will probably play it after she's done with it.
Care of Samson's red lyrium hoard.
Should cheer him up. Shift that stick in his ass.
Came out, in fact, haven't played since. Yeah. Outer Worlds is really good. Very, very good game. Really looking forward to the second one. Trailer is awesome. Would you pick it up? Too many games, I know. It's a good problem to have, but... Written confession. I will not survive this. I saw what the Red Templars did to the others. The red crystals, they get in your flesh and they change you. You lose yourself, and then you die. That is to be my fate. I pray Lynette does not mourn for me long. I don't deserve her love. The world must know what I have done. I won't go to the grave carrying this weight. I killed Lynette's brother, Guard. He told her he was going to fight for the Empress, but he never intended to do so. He was going to run away to Ferelden. I caught him one night looking in our bureau for Lynette's jewels. He meant to take them and leave forever. I tried to stop him, but he fought back and I killed him. Never meant to. It was an accident. Make her forgive me. Andraste, grant me her strength. Luis. So Aspen, welcome in. You hate Parvati? Parvati was one of my, she was one of my favorites. She was on my team the whole time. I liked all the characters, though. It's like her, so anything she's in, you find distasteful. That's right, Pilot Wash. We learned that last week from some very important lore. You just say Andraste in any body part, and it's basically like swearing in Dragon Age. Parvati. Yeah. Not Parvati, like the tea, or like the cheese, right? Parvati, the reason I remember her name so well is because there's I actually am a fan of the show Survivor. And there's a famous contestant in there with that name. Walk over there. There you go. They always call her Parv. You liked her? Yeah, I liked all the characters. My wife's favorite character is Felix. Parvati. One of the few genuinely funny women on YouTube destroying her own career. Oh. Yeah, I don't even know the real person. I was going by the voice over the game. Yeah, I'm getting to it.
You have to help us.
Excuse me there, Tom.
Those things. Are all the cages open?
No, there's two more. Felix was the Parv and Ellie. That's who I used. No, I liked Ellie too. Parv and Ellie were the two characters that were on my team pretty much the entire game. That's what it ends up like in most games for me. Like Mass Effect, it was always me and two women. It's just coincidence. That's the characters that complement my character's playstyle and whose stories I like. But no, I liked Ellie a lot too. I liked them all though. I mean, they did a good job even with the robot, you know. I mean, he was fun to interact with, and they didn't have like a deep story like the others, but. What was the priest guy's name? I don't remember. Oh man, why can't I remember his name? There was Parv, Ellie, Felix, the robot, whose name I don't remember. And then I don't remember the priest guy. I didn't use him at all though. Max, thank you. Vicar Max. I didn't use him because I screwed up the town before he joined us. So he was not usable in my playthrough, but I knew of him from my wife's playthrough. To Paxley. I've seen the transformations. It's a horror to watch your soldiers' faces change, to realize they might not remember you day to day. It's a sword in the guts. Allergies. The ones who make it through are near invincible. Feed elf fruit to the soldiers hurting as much as they want. Beyond that, it's just waiting until they stop feeling pain. Remind them they spread the lyrium. It grows at our touch. The materials I've sent, they'll grow enough for a dozen armies. It's proof we're on the right path, that any suffering is worthwhile. Remind them.
A note from Samson about spreading red lyrium.
All right, up we go. Wait. Quest complete. Seeing red. Yes, yes. Thanks. Keep going. Keep telling me I've done that over and over. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. 2 more. Duomas. Yeah, so actually, I didn't get to learn much about the Vicar. Oh, that's right. That's another game where I ended up screwing up and ruining part of the story. Ruining part of the world. If anyone's curious, I do have my full Outer Worlds playthrough right when it first came out. Played through it and put it up on YouTube immediately. It is on the main channel. It's not watched very often, but if you're ever curious about it, it's up on there. It's before the DLCs existed, of course, of course.
You have to help us.
I'm
They'll
working
turn us
on it.
into those things. Have you looked everywhere? They took so many of us.
Yeah, there's one left. I can count to 7 at least. Some days. Usually. Used to watch with your friends from DeviantArt. Oh boy, DeviantArt. Now there's a name I haven't heard in quite some time. I kind of want to see what's back this direction, if anything. Let's go back here really quick before we keep going. I would be able to count to 10, but there was a table saw accident. Yeah. Man, Sarah does big damage. She's got huge DPS. To be all inflation and furries. It's, so this is just a back way. It just connects. All right. It's not really anything we got to worry about. Okay. Excuse me there, Tom. I keep wanting to call him Tom Riddle or Tom Bombadil. They're too many famous Toms. I can think of 3. But he's Tom Rainier. Black Wall no more. Let's follow this ridge. Actually, I don't know. I mean, I kind of see the way that we're supposed to go, but... Oh, nah, it's fine. Taking a shortcut. Okay, this is the way we're supposed to go. My shortcut is actually just the cut.
Inquisitor, please.
You don't seem well. What's wrong?
The red crystals, I can feel them at the tips of my fingers, beneath my nails, under my eyelids. I know what happens. I have a letter for my love. Would you place it in the hollow of the marked tree by the river? When he returns from the war, he'll know to look there. Let him hate me and move on.
There should be a comedy show with Tom Bombadil. You know what? I'd watch it. Oh, freaking allergies.
Break the locks, please.
I'm working
I
on
wish
it.
to apologize for what I said to you, Blackwall.
You were right, though. I deserved it.
My people had a saying long ago. The healer has the bloodiest hands. You cannot treat a wound without knowing how deep it goes. You cannot heal pain by hiding it. You must accept. Accept the blood to make things better. You have taken the first step. That is the hardest part.
Blackwell's such a good boy. Yeah, aside the fact that he betrayed people and tricked his own men into slaughtering a family. Other than that, though, he's pretty cool. There's more to the story than that, but still.
You saved us. We can all go home now.
Hooray. There is some fog of war here. Let's just go over there while we're here and check it out. So nothing out of place on the rim. Only we're not on the rim. How's it going, Luna? Welcome in. Ugh. And my allergies are like going crazy today. This actually goes pretty far back. So this is the one we already... Maybe this would have been another one that we could have unlocked. Something. Or that or looped around. I want to go see what's up here, if anything. Oh, Newgrounds, yeah. Spent a lot of time on Newgrounds. Weird Flash games and weird Flash animation videos. Wasn't Newgrounds the one that also had that... Some of the first viral ones like that, where the one where you like microwave the frog and stuff. Oh no. Feel like it was. Trevor Morrell just died. What you can do about a med cluster inside the base. Med cluster in the base. Ooh. That sucks. They made it so that med clusters supposedly can't fall where there's roof, or they try not to fall where there's roof, but I mean, if it falls like where your crops are or something, yeah. Newgrounds also hosted the Numa Numa video. I don't know. I don't remember. One of those. Daily Motion, maybe? Yeah, but the Numa Numa and stuff like that was pre-YouTube. YouTube was 2005? Man. It's kind of it's hard for me to believe that YouTube didn't exist until like 2004, 2005. But it didn't. You guys remember the first video you ever watched on YouTube? I can remember. I thought YouTube started in 2005, not 2007. The actual music video for that song is silly. I don't know if I've seen it actually, you know? It's kind of weird. All right, so this is the other. It was 2005, okay. I can remember the first video I ever watched on YouTube in 2005 when YouTube was brand new. You didn't even know what the internet was until 2012. The very first one that I ever was inside your walls watched was a montage video from Dragon Ball Z of Vegeta, and in the background My Way by Limp Bizkit was playing. It's the first video. That's so like OG YouTube. That's like what half the friggin' thing was. But anyway, that was my first YouTube video ever. A Vegeta montage with Limp Bizkit My Way playing. I watched it at school with a couple of my friends. First video you saw on YouTube was probably Tourette's guy. All right, let's go hit this other shard. Tourette's guy. So Numa started on Newgrounds. I knew it was before YouTube at least, but. All right, let's make our way over. Is there a? No, I was gonna see if there was like a camp or something closer that we could go. There's not. Does this cut through? It feels like we want to go up, so. First YouTube video song was Ramstein. That Ramstein song. Yeah, we've talked about that one before. Halftime show for the Super Bowl. Accidentally caused Janet Jackson. Totally not planned wardrobe malfunction, yeah. You don't like that you're older than YouTube? I'm feeling good this morning. Someone thought I was 22 years old. I'm feeling nice. Oh, that's right. I was remembering the wrong one. It's all right. All their songs are just Du Hast anyway. We all know. Older than the current country of Germany. Yeah. Where were you when the wall fell? Me, I was probably sucking on a bottle. You didn't see that from earlier. All right. I think we go this way. You know that whole Soviet thing, yeah. 22, I know. Nice, right? It looks like maybe this is where it cuts through. Because that's just, unless there's a way up in there. Yeah, let's go check this bridge. 22. At 25, you're mistaken for a 40-year-old? It's because of your beard, yeah. It all looks like wall. I can't tell if those are bridges or not. Beard adds or removes. Oh, there's a red Ginny cache. 15 years.
See what you find if you look?
Found influence. Oh, there's Sarah. So we need to find the entrance to this place. It very well could be that there's an order at the table to open up a way to it. But we'll skirt the outside. Look, also there's something over here. So we'll skirt the outside as long as we can, and then if there's no entrance, then maybe it's an order. Have a baby face. Bald Cafe? What? Oh, a channel. Okay, we already went up that. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. So we might have to loop around. You have a secret baby face, but your beard hides it well. Yeah, this is the one we went in. Yeah. Out of the way, Sarah. Who's there? Wolves. You could go from 15 to 40. Doing it 4 times, kids. Cancel last time you did it. Grow it long again. It was like, nope. All right, it happened. Lived in denial for a bit. At Top Knot for a year and a bit. Well, based on the genetics, looking at my family, I probably won't have any problem with hair loss, but it's my favorite Dragon Age. I don't know. I'm liking this one quite a bit, but I don't know. I won't really be able to say 100% until I get through this one, right? So for now, Origin, I suppose. Let's go ahead, slug. Sign generator hair is over 4 feet long. So yeah, we're gonna just follow this ridge line and see if we find anything. Bye, Siobhan and Gray. You're neither, luckily. Sounds like there's a veil fire thing up there or something. Grain. There's also that landmark that we haven't hit. So nobody knows. We know. All right, might as well. Oh, right. That's like underground or something. We looked for that before. I have a horse. I just never use it. All right, we'll use the horse. Sure, here it comes. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Does it taste just like raisins? Don't you dare lick it. What? I get on my horse and immediately have to get off? And I remember when like half the videos on the internet were stuff like that. Like badger. Etc. Hey, there's one of these in here. Oh, that's the one we already found. We read that. Yeah, we did that last week. Yeah, screw it. Yeah, stop swinging.
I do not understand you, Sarah.
First,
You have no end
wasn't a big
goal for your
fan. Limited
organization.
your ability to program your
Nobles
abilities.
get rattled and people get payback. I play in the middle.
Why not go all the way? You see injustice, and you have organized a group to fight it. Don't you want to replace it with something better?
What, just lop off the top? What's that do except make a new top to frig it all up?
Forgive me. You are right. You are fine as you are.
You hurt my head sometimes, Solus.
Yes. I have been known to do that.
I mean, the good news is you can always switch to your allies to play. So, what the crap then? Where was the way up? Because we have gone past that point now. Like I said, it could be something on... a couple times this has happened, and it's like... Turns out it's an order on the word table. Like, how do we get there? And it's just literally impossible until we go to the word table. It's like, construct a bridge. Oh. Just friggin' build a bridge. Nice. So I don't know if that's the case, but it could be. Alright. So there's Saludan Keep. It looks like that's the entrance to it, but like... I didn't see a way up over there. That we actually went in, so that's misleading. I still don't know where this landmark is showing. It looks like it's underground somewhere. Oh, yeah. In the first one, yeah, you could end up spinning their points in order to unlock more ways to fine-tune their AI, yeah. You don't... In this one, you don't do that. However, the AI is less fine-tunable in this one. But overall, the AI is decent in this. I mean, they screw up a bit, but... Is it up here? No, and it grays out, too. So which level is it on? Grays out there. Out of the way, Tom! Yeah, and it's grayed out here, so it's got to be... in a cave or something. Yeah, I remember what you're talking about with Origin now, though, yeah. What do we got up here? Members of the Grave, Black Hole Opposites, Matt. Okay, let's head that way. So it can be kind of pain, yeah. Yeah. We've ran into a few of those already with like even just the shards and stuff, so. There's probably, and what's interesting too is there's a lot of cave entrances in this one that are more like, they're not marked as caves because they're tunnels like this. And so I think there's quite a few things where you have to go through those sort of caves, but it doesn't show them on the map because there's so many and they're more like just straight shot tunnels. New map is rough. Yeah. All right, let's go up this way. What prison do we have to judge this time? None yet, as far as I know. Probably Samson soon, though. Yeah, that's another thing. This game is way more vertical than Origin, for better or worse. Origin basically has no verticality. There is a judgment thing on my screen. I don't know. The Tower of Bone. You have a new nickname for something? Dying a comment. Fiance of mine, are you ready for a new campaign? It's time for you to tackle the Tower of Bone. Anyway, in death. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death, sacrifice. My brothers and sisters in vigilance, by drinking of the chalice, you are a Grey Warden. Though you perished, you died with your blood joined with mine. I honor your sacrifice and carry your memory into battle. Malene of Arlesons, I remember you. Leonide de Fermin, I remember you. Odwin, I remember you. Let's go on your Tinder profile. Castinaries was a pain to decipher on many maps. Yeah, I kind of liked, it's weird because the map of Skyhold, it gives you 3 layers of the map. Like, why don't they give you layers in these ones? I don't know. Maybe that would be even more confusing. Maybe they tried it, but some games do a pretty good job of that. What was like Doom did a decent job. The Doom 2016 one of letting you go between levels. Valeska's Watch. I have marked areas of interest on the maps provided. I would draw particular attention to Valeska's Watch, an old Grey Warden outpost. It guards a deep road's entrance, sealed after the third blight. Because of the entrance's size, the Wardens feared Darkspawn would find a way through. Despite their efforts, Senior Warden Valeska recommended they build a fort over the collapsed tunnel, so Wardens could always guard it. They did so for centuries. The Grey Warden's disappearance means Valeska's Watch is now unguarded. If the seal over the entrance has degraded, Darkspawn may infest it. Be wary when entering this area. The blight is a slow death, and one I would save you all from suffering. A missive from Liliana to Inquisition agents bound for Emprise de Lyon. Different levels, yeah. That would be true. Yeah, that's true. In a natural landscape with all the valleys and switchbacks and stuff. Yeah, I actually watched some gameplay and the trailers and stuff for Dark Alliance last night with my wife, and I decided not to get it. You're so disappointed in it, mostly because you're a big fan of the books. Yeah, it looked the initial trailer looks pretty cool, and it seems like the game itself, not so much. Let's go on Taco Macon. Welcome in. But Adam, his name is Tacoma Kin. Not to me, it isn't. Get over here. How do you guys get out of the AoE range of that? How about that? We're talking about R.A. Salvatore, right? All his books. Yeah, Icewind Dale and all that stuff. It's been a long time since I read those. I never read all of them either. I don't know why I stopped reading them. Man, that's been a long time. Good though.
It still feels good to be helping the Grey Wardens, even after everything.
Let down. Slosta looks good though. Yeah, Dark Alliance does not seem. I'm definitely not gonna grab it. I was excited by it. That's the problem with trailers too. Like, there's so many trailers that show a zero gameplay. Even the gameplay trailers are oftentimes just like not really what's in the game, right? So I'm glad I didn't like grab it. So now that I've watched gameplay, I'm like, Solasta? What is that one? I haven't seen that one. Wildermyth? Haven't seen that one either. Wildermyth? It's the Hellraiser cube. Read everything up until Centering series so far. So it's cool to watch. Wait, is Solasta the card-based one? I'm misremembering. Yeah, he wrote for Kingdoms of Amalur too, yeah. I think Kingdoms of Amalur was kind of a underrated game. Which is pretty decent. Only have about 5,000 hours of older games to get through first. Yeah, I was actually talking to my wife about maybe playing some more story-based stuff at night occasionally for like an hour or two at a time. Like not on a schedule thing, just whenever I feel like playing something. Stream it, maybe even the camera off, whatever. There's so many things I'd like to get through that I can't. Just can't. Do it. Do it. I have a lot of other stuff we gotta catch up on first, but I think I might do it sometime. Oh! I almost followed that guy right off. They're I followed that guy right off. There's a crack there. It's a hole into the deep roads. We just dead. Ooh. Ew. I'm gonna have to look at that later. They're just still jumping out of there. You guys got this, right? All right, cool. Yeah, just take care of him. Good job, team. Finally found this friggin' monument. I knew it was underground. It's pretty cool they're running up the wall from the deep road. Look how fast Sarah attacks sometimes. It's crazy. Man, I already fell on that crack once. So there's still more coming up? Man, what the crap? Deep Road's entrance. The seal holds. With the 5th Blight rumored to be starting in Ferelden, most of the spawn will have moved east. I still hear scrabbling occasionally. Would they try to dig their way through? Perhaps they sense us. I recommend that we reinforce the barricades. Till then, so long as we stay vigilant, all should be well. The writings of Caton, Grey Warden, dated 930, Dragon Age. They had like Wilderith. If you want to throw them in the Discord or whisper me them, I'll check them out, yeah. Man, I feel like the developers contacted me for that Celesta game, and I flagged it to reply to them, and then I forgot to. Not to like pay me to play it, but like, hey, here, do you want a free copy to try this out? I get that sometimes. And I feel like I was like, all right, I'll check this tomorrow, and then I completely forgot about it. Dark Alliance looks like they may have wanted to make it a mobile game at first. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of sucks, but yeah, well, can maybe lurk. Did that say ghoul spores or ghoul sores? Man, we have found so many awesome daggers. A 266 DPS one-hander dagger. Extra guard damage, crit damage, armor pin. Am I roguing this? My lord, you had access to... Well, I mean, maybe we're also just getting lucky. I know some of them are
about this outpost.
guaranteed, but others are just random drop. Oh my god, I almost missed this lore. This would have been tragic. This is going to be the most important thing I've read in the game. They've broken through. The last time we had any trouble here was during the Blight. The records say someone reported hearing scrabbling. They investigated but found no danger. After the Archdemon was killed, we got complacent. We might need to destroy all the Bastion to keep them back. There aren't enough of us left to man the post. If there's a raid, we might not stand. They could get out, attack the town. Waiting for word from the Warden commander. In the meantime, I'll do all I can. From a diary found, Valeska's watch. Well, they ended up not... It's interesting, like... Alright, so they built this keep around this entrance to the deep roads. Like, why do they build these giant statues right where they come up? I don't know. With their backs towards where the gray spawn are gonna come up. Let's make statues that are continuously mooning the gray spawn as they come up. Wardens. No one understands them. Thanks, Craig. Yeah, I'll check them out. I swear I got an email about that game, though. I'm gonna have to check that after stream. See, my daughter, I just remembered. I think I have to get off here a little early today. I don't remember what time, though. Maybe it was 4. I'll have to ask. Hopefully I'm misremembering. I need to get some hours into this game. We only have like 110 hours of it streamed. So. What happened to Stream Raiders? I haven't really looked into it more. Yeah, they actually emailed me and they were like, hey, we noticed after you tried it out that you didn't do any more. Can you let us know how we can improve the experience? I don't know. I might do it again. I know, like you and Pilot Wash, a few other people also were like, oh, it's pretty cool. And I'd be happy with you continuing to do that. And I had an okay time with it as well. It just doesn't, the cadence of it doesn't match what we play as much usually. Like maybe it will match more. So it might be a good one with like Darkest Dungeon 2 because I can set it up, do a run of Darkest Dungeon 2 since they're going to be like an hour long or whatever the crap. And then check it in between all of them, you know? But like the long form things we're doing like now, like RimWorld, no pausing, and this game, it just doesn't really, like I said, fit with like the cadence of those. So maybe. Wait, yeah, like queues or between runs, things like that. So for instance, if you play Slay the Spire and you do a run of Slay the Spire, it takes you like 45 minutes, an hour or something, or whatever it takes.
We need another artifact.
And then you hit up Stream Raiders, but yeah, still not opposed to it. Do I have to break that from the inside or what? Oh, that's not the one. Well, I have to take care of this rift first. Yeah, let's do this. Why do you stop doing that? I swear I'm gonna have to turn off Solus's freeze or reset me out of it. It's screwed me over more than it's helped. It's kind of nice having the crowd control, but a lot of times I'll try to pull something off of them and he'll freeze it in place and I just waste my move. Enough mana for Dispel. Okay, let's dispel one of the spawns. One on this side, I guess. Yeah, he has enough. All right. Not too bad. Good question. So again, with giveaways, I've been trying to think of a way to do them, because I want to keep doing them, and we have a lot of things to give away. And R Squared has suggested the marble thing, so I actually been looking into it, and I'm thinking that maybe what I do is we build up giveaways over the week or something, and then we have one stream where like the end we do something like that, because a lot of times I'll get to this end of the stream and I'll literally have to go and I don't even have time to do the giveaway, and then I mark it down. I had like 15 giveaways marked down here to do. So I've been trying to figure out the best way to do that. I've thought about making it on the website where it like lists the games and the person that wins gets to choose from it instead, which I think would probably be probably have more people, you know, participate in that regard as well. So I'm probably going to do something in between that. I'm not sure if we should do it weekly or monthly or whatever, but yeah, I do want to continue doing them. And R Squared has also suggested the marbles thing too, so I'm leaning that direction. So the thing about the marbles one, the question I have, those of you that have watched it or whatnot, can you limit it to certain things? Like, can you limit it where like you can only enter this marbles race if you've had X number of hours in the channel, sort of thing? Again, it's on my to-do list to look into, but right now on those business days I've been doing, I've been trying to catch up on YouTube because I'm so far behind on that still, but you can't limit it is the only problem. I mean, those despair demons were the worst thing in the game. Ice Ray, they could one-shot you. Man, I hate them in general. Yeah, I can't imagine on even harder difficulty. They're the entire reason I got grappling chain. Stream chat settings, maybe? Yeah, I'll have to look closer into it. The despair demons would literally reset some of the rifts on me. I would start attacking them, they would jump back, I would charge to them, they would jump back again, and they would get so far away from the rift that it would literally reset the rift and I have to do all the levels of it again. But now that I've gotten the grappling chain, I can usually just keep them in place, or at least pull them back to the place I need them. Finishes in what order? So something's a bot. Can't reply to you. I know who's next anyway. So maybe a combination of what I already do plus that. Like have that for the draw, but person that enters you can look if they've won and then give it to the second place person. Yeah, that's true. I could literally have the thing to prove that you're not a bot be to check your hours. Like, all right, you won. Type exclamation hours. Yeah, but I feel like putting it all. The downside is, yeah, there's a pretty cool Coliseum. The downside of doing it that way is like it's not going to draw people to a single stream, but it might make those streams more popular. And I'm curious if it would be a good idea weekly or monthly. If monthly, we could do it on that first Sunday where I'm doing the variety day, and just have that for like the last hour of variety day. But then we might have a lot of giveaways. Over, so it doesn't really interrupt. I need to place units to start battle over 30 minutes. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm not opposed to it. All right, is there any fog of war areas that we can go to over here before we head out? Weekly, you think? So we already went down there. Yeah, I don't really think there's... It looks like there's just like a cliff. So, all right. I think we're good. Speaking of marbles, do you guys watch that channel on YouTube? It's one of the channels I've been subscribed to for the longest. The Marble Olympics guy. He had to change the name because apparently you can't say Olympics. Or they'll come after you. Like, what? You can't use the word Olympics? We own that. But it's I don't know what it is, but it's like it's so well produced. It's just a channel where they make these elaborate marble races, like real marbles, and it's so well edited and everything. I used to do stuff like that when I was a kid. Maybe that's why. Oh, it's so nice. And that's completely against the spirit of the Olympics, I know. Excuse me, we own Mount Olympus. Just like the change in focus, because it's time to play stream readers. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't mind it overall, but I do feel like it's very game dependent. Although they did add the mode where it's like literally that's what you play. Like you play Streamer Raiders as the game. Come over here so I can knock you down. There we go. Anyway, if you haven't checked it out, it's one of those hidden YouTube gems. Just search marble races, and they have seasons of it. And you can vote and you can sign up with a team. it's so ridiculous, but man, and the videos get millions of views. The guy puts so much effort in these marble races. It's commentated just like it was the Olympics. New events all the time. That new game, the last spell, yes, I've tried. So I just got it. I tried it out a little bit off stream. I'm gonna learn it a little bit more, and then I plan on probably playing it a little bit on stream between the current RimWorld challenges. So I'm guessing we want to go to Judicale's Crossing, because I'm pretty sure we're not crossing that. Of the last spell, yeah. So I'm looking forward to really getting into it more. Right now, I feel like if I played it, I wouldn't know half stuff that's going on, because I've probably played it for like 30 minutes. So this might be one that we have to fix on the war table. Really though? Well, it's too late for that. Yeah, my entire blind playthrough of Mass Effect, yeah, I did. Not the Legendary Edition, but the original. My full blind playthrough is on the archive channel. So if you missed it, Craig, and you ever want to see it, it's very bad quality because it's like 3.5 years ago or something. Stream quality is way worse. But if you do want to check it out, yeah, it's an operation. It's on the archive channel, !2ND, !2nd, or look for Adam vs. Archive on YouTube.
Might be able to rebuild this.
Okay, so I want to unlock this. It should just take some power. So let's do that. So I'm gonna pop back over to Skyholds. Check on. We should have at least one of our war table things done. We'll unlock this. I'll go ahead and empty the inventory again, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna take this opportunity to use the restroom really quick and see if this is the day I'm supposed to get off here early. So let me split the recording while we're headed over to Skyholds. Yeah, it's on there. Do you know what my ending was, Craig? Do you want to know? I don't want to spoil it for you because it's what ended up happening at the end of my Mass Effect playthrough, playing it blindly on stream was pretty terrible. It's one of my biggest regrets. No? All right. I'll let you watch it. Yeah, I did everything in those games too. Read all the codex. You're on the first one? Gotcha. I won't say anything then. Alright. Splitting this. Use the restroom. I'll be right back. You can compare once you're done. Let's get a deal.